Hello guys, so I'm gonna do this voiceover just for my first YouTube video. I have been a little sick lately, so as you can see, hence the hair, it's getting a little crazy. I'm usually OCD about stuff like that, but not today because I wasn't feeling very well. But what I'm gonna do is prime my eyelids with this Mary Kay primer. I'm just gonna do like a drugstore routine that I usually do during the week when I feel like putting on makeup. Going in with a Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette. I'm gonna set my primer with the cream shade. My brows, they're a little bushy, so I am just letting them grow out. For some reason, they've always been a little uneven, so I'm just letting them grow out so that when I go get them waxed, she can try to keep them as even as possible. Does anybody else have that problem? Because, like, I feel like my eyebrows are never, ever the same. It's so weird. Like, some hairs go one way and the other hairs go the other way. It's strange. Anyways, back to this makeup. So, I'm going in with this Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And I'm taking the lightest mauve shade as my transition shade, a little bit above the crease, just because I'm going to go in with a few more darker shades in the crease. And then I'm going in with the same exact brush, taking the next dark mauve shade in the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to blend that right in as well. Then I'm going to take this Elizabeth Arden flat brush that I got in, I'm pretty sure it was a Christmas set a while ago. It's been a few years now that I've gotten this brush, and I'm going to kind of cut out my eyelid a little bit with that same cream shade that I used to set my eyelid. I'm not going to highlight my brow bone just because I feel like when I set the primer, it kind of highlighted my brow bone as much as I usually do. And as you can see, I do get a little messy with my eyeshadow just because I always do my eyes before I do the rest of my makeup. So it doesn't really bother me too much to get it a little all over the place. I've tried doing the shields, the eye shields, and taping off my eyebrows, but I usually put on at least my moisturizer on my face and let that sit while I do my eyeshadow. So I don't know, in the back of my mind, I think that the tape or the pads are kind of removing that from that area, which makes me nervous because I can kind of already feel my eyes a little wrinkly. Anyways, so going in with the darkest maroon shade in that same exact palette, I'm going to use a Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush with the pink wand. And I'm just going to apply it halfway, that darkest shade halfway, and then the rest of the color just kind of blend it all the way to the center or to the other end of my eyelid, and then just blend those colors together. And that's going to be my eye look for today. I'm going in with this great Lash mascara, you know, the old school blackest black mascara. My eyelashes are they're pretty long. I very rarely use falsies. Actually, I never use falsies. Don't even let me lie to y'all. I just apply mascara, and as long as it's a good mascara, it usually does the job for me. That, and I suck at putting on falsies. So somebody please teach me. Please. Okay, and so I applied that to just my top lashes for now. And then I'm going to go in with some Mary Kay face primer and put that all over my face. The moisturizer that I do use, it is a Mary Kay, or actually I use Mary Kay, yeah, SPF 35 daytime on my face. And I use an extra moisturizer, which is the Revlon, I don't know what it's called, but it's so good. For foundation, I am going to use the Wet n Wild foundation. I know you guys have been seeing these YouTubers on this, and it's exactly what they say it is. thebomb.com. And then I'm going to take this brush. This brush is from an It Cosmetics brush set that I got. from my boyfriend's brother. He was so sweet and bought me this package of brushes, and it's just like kind of like a flathead kabuki brush, and I'm just going to apply my foundation all around my face. As you can see, it's not really, it can build up to full coverage. It's just we were gonna go out that day and it was really hot outside, and so I just kind of just did one layer and was satisfied. So I'm gonna blend all that out, and then I'm gonna use this the concealer that I'm using is this CoverGirl concealer. I've had it for a while now. It's kind of just been sitting in my cosmetics organization stuff, and I just kind of forgot about it, but I decided to use it today. And then I'm going to go in with this the e.l.f. brush that I'm using. It's a pointed foundation brush, but I just use it for my concealer because the bristles are so compact, and it's just awesome for getting in the corner of my eye and just smoothing out my concealer, as you can see. And then it did kind of clean up my eyeshadow a little bit more. So I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose, in between my eyebrows, above my cupid's bow, and under. And just pat it all in. It looks like I'm being rough, but I'm assuming that it's because I'm fast forward through this little tutorial. I hope I'm not that rough on my face. And then I'm going to go in with, to set my face, I'm just using some CoverGirl powder, loose powder on my face. And the brush that I'm using is a BH Cosmetics flathead brush, kind of like a little kabuki as well. And just pressing that powder into my face. The only thing that's not going to be Drugstore is my powder for under my eyes. I'm using the Mercier, just because, for some reason I've been really dry lately, and whenever I've gone in with the Airspun translucent, it's been leaving me a little patchy. So I'm trying to get that dryness under control, and then probably go back to the Airspun, because I do love that powder. It is as good as these YouTubers say that it is. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Duo palette that has the powdered contour and highlight shades on either side of each other. Just bronze up my face a little bit. I'm using a fan brush for my contour, and then I'm going to go in with this IT Cosmetics blush brush, and I'm applying for blush, I'm pretty sure it's a Wet n Wild blush as well. I'll look up the shade for you guys and list it down below. And then just for a little bit of highlight, I'm going to go in with that same Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette and just mix together that rose gold shade and the gold shade. And the brush that I'm using for my highlight is a Morphe M501. I decided to use this brush for my highlight. I've always used this brush for my highlight, from suggested by Jaclyn Hill. Oh, love her. Love me some Jaclyn Hill, girl. Okay, and then these brows, just to get them a little under control, I'm going to apply some, I have the BH Cosmetics trio for the brows. I think it's 1 wax and 2 powders, and it came with a little brush and a mirror, and it actually just broke on me, and I'm so sad because my makeup bag got so dirty. I need to clean it out, actually, now that I'm thinking about that. Don't remind me. And just setting the face with a little bit of Mary Kay setting spray. And then the color that I'm using, if you guys haven't heard about the Wish app, it's really cool. Actually, it's really, really good. I picked up some matte lipsticks, some liquid matte lipsticks from them for $1, and that's the shade that I'm putting on now. I don't think they have names, because whenever I ordered them, you have to choose it by color. It's kind of weird, but I like them. They're really, really, the color scheme is very wide. It's so good. So that is gonna be the completed look. I'm trying to fix this hair a little bit, blend in my face a little bit, which I usually do after I spritz my face, just because I try to use the setting spray to kind of give me a good clean blend. My hair is so thick, y'all. It's so heavy. I'm just putting it in a little ponytail. And that's it for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. If I didn't mention my name, it is Brittany. I'm gonna be trying to get up at least 3 videos a week, y'all, at least. So please subscribe, show me some love, give this video a thumbs up, let me know what else you would like to see. I have been wanting to go to Ulta lately, so I'll probably try to do a haul on that, because who doesn't love hauls from Ulta, especially since they're carrying a lot more products than what they usually carry. So I'm gonna get in there. All right, love you guys, bye.